WGEM Sports with Sports Director Tony Cornish Jr.
National Signing Day is always a special time for local prep recruits across the tri-states, and this first Wednesday of February 2020 was no different despite the snow flurries. At Quincy Notre Dame, All-State honorable mention Johnny Animas was a big reason behind the Raiders' success on the football turf this past season. Earlier today, he was all smiles in the NSD spotlight on 10th and Jackson just after 1:15 this afternoon inside the Q&D library with his proud family, coaches, and teammates looking on. Of course, the multi-talented running back, wide receiver, return specialist, and defensive back signed a national letter of intent with Truman State University. The Raider, who rushed for over 1,300 yards during his career while tallying 23 touchdowns, offered some insight on just why he selected the Bulldogs football program in Kirksville, Missouri.
Honestly, it was both football and academics. They're a really prodigious school. They're number 8 in the nation in exercise science, which I plan on going into. And their football is among the best.
Johnny will be a player to watch on the next level. Meanwhile, at Quincy High, just after 1 p.m., Blue Devils linebacker Grant James signed with Illinois College, while teammate and fellow linebacker Nate Wilson signed his NLI with the Hawks of Quincy University. Head coach Rick Little, of course, was on hand. Congratulations goes out to both young men and their families as well as they now prepare for their collegiate careers after high school graduation, of course, in June. Meanwhile, in Cahokia, Missouri this morning, just after 11, Clark County All-State running back, we're talking about Mr. Caleb Lapsley. What a player he is. He signed his national letter of intent with Central Missouri and Warrensburg. The stellar sprinter wasn't alone in today's signing frenzy. Outside linebacker Spencer Gregory of CCHS was also on hand during this morning's signing ceremony. Spencer proudly put pen to paper as he signed his NLI with Northwest Missouri State in Maryville with his proud parents, of course, looking on. Today's signing was truly a dream come true for both talented players from the heart of Indians country.
It's been my goal since the beginning and everything, and only my dad, I believe, so far has played college football, so it's pretty cool.
It's a great feeling just showing that I can move on, play higher levels.
Caleb Lapsley, also an all-state sprinter as well. He is multi-talented. Meanwhile, at Quincy University, head coach Gary Bass and his staff were celebrating National Signing Day on campus in grand style as well. Bass was all smiles at high noon while he enjoyed lunch and thought about all the talent that the Hawks 2020 recruiting class possesses. This year's crop of new recruits headed to the Gem City has a strong local flair as well.
Got Dalton Diener from Macomb, offensive lineman. Is going to be a good football player. Remington Bueller from Camp Point Central is going to be an interior offensive lineman for us. A road grader, a guy that can just move people off of football. Nate Wilson, linebacker from Quincy High School, really expecting a lot of high things out of him. And then Alex Cosgrove from Jacksonville route receiver, that we think's got great hands and is great at catching the ball contested over the middle.
Looking forward to seeing that recruiting class when the summer camp opens up. That's a wrap for sports. We'll be back after this.